Welcome to Everyday English Talk. I'm Lisa, and I'm so happy you're here to learn some fun and useful English with us today.
And I'm Jake, your friendly student who sometimes says funny things in English by accident, ha 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 ha.
That's true, Jake, but at least you always try, and that's what learning English is about, trying and improving a little every day.
Exactly, practice makes progress not perfect, but progress.
I like that, yes. Practice makes progress is a great way to say it. So, Jake, how are you today?
I'm good, Lisa, just had my morning coffee and now I feel like I can speak 10 languages.
Ha ha ha, really? 10 languages? That must be some strong coffee.
Maybe it was just too sweet anyway. How about you, Lisa? How's your morning?
Pretty good, thanks. I started my day with some green tea and reading messages from our lovely listeners. They always send sweet comments about how our podcast helps them learn.
That's awesome. So today, what are we talking about, Lisa?
Today, we're talking about one of the most useful and sometimes scary things in English, how to start a conversation.
Oh yeah, that's a big one. Sometimes I want to talk to someone, but I don't know what to say first.
Exactly, and many learners feel that way. But the good news is starting a conversation doesn't need to be difficult or awkward. It can actually be fun.
That's true. But what if you say the wrong thing? Like what if you say, hey, what's up to your boss? And they look at you weird.
Ha ha ha, good question, Jake. And that's actually one of the first tips for today. You need to know how formal or informal the situation is before you start talking.
Formal and informal? You mean like talking to your teacher versus talking to your friend, right?
Yes, exactly. When you talk to your teacher or boss, you should use polite English like good morning or how are you today? And with friends, you can say, hey, what's up or how's it going?
Got it. So the first thing to remember is check who you're talking to.
Perfect, that's rule number 1.
Okay. So let's imagine I'm in a cafe and I see someone reading a book and I want to start a conversation. What do I say?
Good. Example, you could start with something simple and natural like, hi, that looks like an interesting book. What's it about?
Oh, nice. That sounds friendly and easy.
Yes, because it's about showing interest in the other person. It's not about saying something perfect. It's about being kind and curious.
Kind and curious. I like that. Sounds like a life rule.
It is. So, Jake, can you think of another situation where you might start a conversation?
Maybe at a party when you don't know anyone.
That's a great one. Many people feel shy at parties because they don't know how to start talking. But there are some easy ways to do it. You could say something like, how do you know the host?
Oh, that's good. It's like you're finding a connection.
Exactly. Small questions help build a bridge between you and the other person. And that's what conversation really is. Building bridges with words.
Wow, that's deep. Lisa building bridges with words sounds poetic.
Ha ha ha. Maybe I should write a book.
Yeah, title it, How to Build Bridges Without Tools. Ha ha ha.
That's funny, Jake, but really that's what good conversation is about, connecting people.
So what are some other easy ways to start conversations?
Well, here's a fun one. You can start with a compliment like, I like your shoes. Or that's a cool jacket. People love hearing something nice as long as it's polite and natural.
Oh yeah, I once told a guy I liked his shoes, but then he started talking about shoe brands for 30 minutes.
Ha ha ha, that happens sometimes, but at least it worked. You started a conversation.
True mission accomplished.
Another good way to start talking is by asking for help or advice, like, excuse me, could you help me with something? Or do you know where I can find a good coffee shop around here?
Oh, that's a good one. I can use that when I travel.
Yes, travelers use these kinds of questions all the time, and they sound friendly, not weird.
Okay, Lisa. So we can start conversations by asking questions, giving compliments, or showing interest.
Exactly. And remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being friendly and confident. Even a simple hello can open a door.
That's true. When someone says hello with a smile, it feels warm and natural.
Right, and your tone matters too. If you sound kind, people will want to talk to you.
Tone is so important. I once said hello, but my face looked angry and the person ran away. Ha ha ha.
Colon, ha 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 ha. Maybe you just needed more coffee.
Probably.
Okay, let's talk about body language too because it's part of starting conversations.
Oh yeah, like smiling and eye contact, right?
Yes, smiling a little and keeping relaxed body language shows you're friendly and open.
So no crossing arms and no staring like a robot.
Definitely not, that would be scary, ha ha ha.
Okay, so step 1, know who you're talking to. Step 2, be friendly and open. Step 3, ask simple questions.
Toyo, exactly. Jake, you're learning fast.
Well, you're a good teacher.
Thank you, Jake. Now let's talk about how to keep the conversation going once you've started it.
Ah, yes, the follow-up part. What do you say after hi?
Colon. Exactly, that's where small talk comes in. Small talk is short, friendly conversation about things like weather hobbies or everyday life.
Oh, the famous small talk I always hear native speakers say, so how's the weather?
Yes, it's very common and it sounds simple, but it's a great way to start a chat.
But Lisa, sometimes I feel weird talking about weather. It feels too basic.
I know, but that's okay because it's just an opener. It's like knocking on a door. Once you start the small talk, you can move to other topics.
So it's not about weather, it's about warming up the conversation.
Exactly, perfect metaphor, Jake.
Thank you, I'm getting poetic too now. Ha 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 ha.
I see that.
Okay, so after small talk, what next?
Then you can ask more personal or interesting questions like, what do you do in your free time? Or have you seen any good movies lately?
That's good. It's easy to answer and keeps the talk going.
Yes, and if you're worried about grammar mistakes, don't stop yourself. Just keep talking. People care more about connection than perfect grammar.
That's true, but if I make a big mistake, you always correct me. Ha ha ha.
Of course, that's my job.
So Lisa, what's a polite way to correct someone in conversation?
Good question. You can say, oh, you mean, and then repeat the correct sentence. For example, if someone says he go to work, you can say, oh, you mean he goes to work.
Oh, that's smooth and not rude.
Yes, always be kind when correcting someone, and if you're the one being corrected, just say thank you and keep going.
Got it.
So, Jake, let's practice a few ways to start a conversation naturally ready.
Ready, born ready, ah ha ha.
Okay, imagine you're sitting next to someone on a bus. What could you say?
Maybe I could say hi, is this seat taken?
Colon perfect, polite and simple. It shows respect and starts a friendly tone.
And if they say no, you can sit and ask something like, are you going downtown too?
Exactly, see how natural that sounds.
Yeah, it's like baby steps first, hi, then small question, then small talk.
Right, and if you both enjoy the chat, maybe it becomes a full conversation.
That's cool, but sometimes people just say one word and go back to their phone. That's awkward.
It happens, but don't take it personally. Maybe they're tired or busy, you tried, and that's what matters.
True, we can't control others, only our effort.
Wise words, Jake, ha ha ha.
Thank you, Sensei Lisa.
Okay, let's move to another setting. Imagine you're at a party and you want to talk to someone new. What's a good opening?
Maybe I could say, hey, great music, huh?
That's nice, casual and easy. It breaks the ice.
Icebreaker, right. That's a word for something that starts a friendly talk.
Exactly, icebreaker means something that helps start a conversation when things feel cold or awkward.
Oh, like the first laugh that melts the ice.
Colon perfect image.
So I could also say, I like your shirt. Where did you get it?
Yes, that's friendly. Just make sure it sounds genuine. People can tell if you're faking it.
Yeah, fake compliments are like expired milk. Ha 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 ha.
Colon ha 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 true, and they smell bad too.
Okay, so after I give a compliment and they say thanks, what do I do next?
You can ask a follow-up question, for example, if you say, I like your shirt, and they say thanks. You can reply, it looks great on you. Do you like this color, or do you often shop at that store?
Oh, that's smooth. Keeps the talk going naturally.
Exactly. That's the secret. Keep asking gentle follow-up questions.
Got it.
Here's another setting. Imagine you're in a classroom meeting new classmates.
Okay, I could say hi. I'm Jake. What's your name?
Perfect. That's simple and confident.
And if they answer, I can say, nice to meet you, where are you from?
Yes, that's one of the best beginner conversation starters.
But Lisa, sometimes I forget what to say after that.
That's okay. You can talk about common things like what course are you taking or how do you like this class so far?
So always move from introductions to shared topics.
Exactly, shared topics make people comfortable.
So maybe next I can say, oh, I like that subject too, or I heard the teacher is really nice.
Colon. Yes, that's great. It shows interest and builds a connection.
Connection is like friendship seed, right?
Yes, and conversation is the water, ha ha ha.
I love that, so talk more water, more friends, ha ha ha.
That's a good slogan for our podcast.
Haha, yeah, everyday English talk. Drink more conversation water.
That sounds weird but funny.
Weird funny is my style.
Okay, Jake, let's also teach our listeners a few useful phrases for starting a talk. Hi.
Sure, hit me with them.
First phrase, hi, how's it going? That's casual and friendly.
How's it going? Means how are you right?
Yes, it's the same meaning, but more natural in daily life.
Cool, next one.
Hey, what's up? That's even more casual. You can say it to friends.
And what do I answer?
You can say not much or just chilling or even, hey, what's up works as a reply too.
So funny, one phrase for both question and answer.
English is flexible like that.
Okay, next phrase.
Colon, long time no see, we use that when we meet someone after a while.
I like that, sounds happy.
It is. And here's another one. How have you been?
Oh, that's polite and friendly both.
Exactly. You can use it in many situations.
These are easy. I like them.
Colon good because you can practice them today with our listeners.
Oh, yes, dear listeners, say it with us. Hi, how's it going?
Perfect, Jake. Your pronunciation was great.
Thank you, teacher. I practiced in the mirror. Ha ha ha.
Colon, I can tell.
Okay, Lisa. What if I want to start a conversation online, like on social media?
Great question. Online chatting is a bit different. You can still say, hey, how are you? But add context. Like, I liked your post about travel. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, so mention something from their post that's smart.
Colon, yes, it shows you're interested and not a spam bot. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha. Yes, I'm a real human, I promise.
And always use polite tone. Don't write, hey dear stranger, ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's creepy.
Exactly, just be simple and friendly.
Got it, okay. Lisa, let's talk about mistakes people make when starting conversations.
Oh yes, the don'ts.
First, don't ask personal questions too soon, right?
Correct, never ask about money, age, or relationship status in the beginning.
Yeah, that's awkward. Like, hey, how old are you? No, 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 ha 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 ha.
Colon, exactly, some things come later after trust builds.
Okay, second mistake may be talking too much about yourself.
Right, good point. Conversations are two-way streets.
So I should also ask about the other person.
Yes, for every story you share, ask them something too.
Like, I love movies, how about you?
Colon, perfect, see how natural that sounds.
I feel like a conversation pro now.
You're getting there, Jake.
Thanks.
Another mistake is not listening. People can tell when you're just waiting to speak.
True listening shows respect.
Yes, exactly, and if you listen carefully, you'll know what to ask next.
So listening is like reading the map of the talk.
That's a smart way to say it.
I'm full of smart today, ha ha ha.
Coffee magic. Toru.
Always.
Okay, now let's teach some polite ways to enter a conversation when people are already talking.
Oh, that's tricky.
Yes, but you can do it politely, like, excuse me, may I join you? Or mind if I sit here?
Oh, nice, simple and polite.
You can also say, is it okay if I join the conversation? Sounds respectful.
So don't just jump in like, hi everyone, I'm here, ha 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 ha.
Exactly, that's too much energy.
Yeah, they'll think who let this guy in, ha ha ha.
Right, keep it calm and friendly.
Okay, got it.
And remember, polite phrases like please, thank you, and sorry, they go a long way.
True manners never go out of style.
Exactly. That's it for today. We'll pick up right here in part 2.
Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Everyday English Talk. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.